let's work on treating the sinuses for issues of allergic rhinitis and also just sinus congestion in general using Gua Sha. So the first thing we'll be doing is working at the top of the head. And Alexa drops her head. And again, we're going to go back about a third of the way behind the hairline towards this center, this point in the head, about a third of the way back. Okay, and then she raises her head. Now these are great to do throughout the day on yourself with your hands or with the Gua Sha tool. And next is working, we'll just work this entire area along the hairline. All these channels up in the head treat the sinuses. The urinary bladder channel starts at the inside of the eyes and goes over the head, down the back, into the little toe. So we were just treating some of that. Also, the gallbladder channel starts at the temple and goes along the side of the head. This is one of the spots that it goes to. So we also really like to treat that as well. And so we'll now go to this area right around the bridge of the nose. Start to release those areas. And now we'll be going from the area along the bridge of the nose down. And this is a very important spot right outside the nose. And I'm just going to use my hand in this case because it's just hard to be really precise about that area. Also lets you know that you can treat just by massaging with your hand. The face is very fragile in terms of the tissues compared to other parts of the body. So it's a nice thing to just give yourself a little break there. Then we'll go to the back and along the nape of the neck. Okay, you got a job. Great. And we're going down the spine, down the cervical spine, so going relatively light. And then on either side of the spine there at the nape of the neck. It's a great area. You can see some red coming up. This is helping to break up adhesions in those muscles and bring fresh blood into the area. All right, so that's good there. And then we're going to go down the sides on either side of the spine through this area that affects the chest, the lungs. And I might even go down a little bit lower. This is especially good for conditions that come up in the spring. It helps to release the liver, which in Chinese medicine is really involved with the spring. And when things start to rise up and bloom, and then turning around. Okay, and then in the front, we're going to be, first of all, we're going to go to the arms. Again, working on the lung area, and that's on the inside. The lung channel goes to the thumb, so I'm just following a line from the elbow crease out towards the thumb. Going pretty gently because we have tendons and blood vessels here. We don't want to tear those tissues at all. And then also turning over and going from the elbow crease again, this time following a line towards the index finger. And this muscle, this area is really important for releasing tension and problems in the face. It's one of the points that moves qi vigorously in the body. And then I'll just wiggle this, I'm wiggling back and forth the baby food jar then to get a little extra stimulation there. And then the other side, starting with the inside from the inner crease at the elbow, going towards the thumb. And remember to be nice and gentle around the tendons and the blood vessels that are around the wrist. And then turning over. I did 2 separate actions, and I'm not doing too much around this area where the ligaments are. I'm really working through the belly of the muscle. And then when I get down to this little muscle between the index finger and the thumb, I'm wiggling to stimulate the point. All right, great. Finally, we want to help the body transform the food and the drink that it takes in. An important aspect of Chinese medicine that considers the transformation of food from food into our blood, our fluids, and our energy. It's done here. When that's done improperly, phlegm and mucus goes up to the chest and the face. So we want to clear that out by treating the stomach channel. And so the stomach channel, if I go to the outer eye of the knee, I'm just going to be working this entire length of this muscle that's on the outside of the shin bone, the tibia. You know, if you only did one thing every day, this is probably the thing to do. Really treat the stomach channel. It's so helpful for helping us work on our digestive system and making it so that what we eat, we really use properly. Okay, and that's it.